Welcome to this Claude Master explainer on custom styles. Okay, let's just be real for a second. Every single time you start a brand new chat with Claude, you're basically starting from absolutely zero, right? You sit down, you know exactly what you want it to sound like, but you end up paying what I call the reprompting tax.
And let me ask you, aren't you tired of typing out the exact same style rules over and over again? Look, Claude doesn't just magically inherently know that your engineering team needs a specific gotcha section, or that your support emails require deep, genuine empathy. So what do? We end up manually typing those exact same formatting instructions into every single conversation. Honestly, it's just so frustrating and, frankly, incredibly inefficient. Okay, let's dive into this because there is a brilliant solution to this massive friction point, and it's called custom styles. This feature literally ends the reprompting tax. It lets you encode your preferred format, your exact tone, your structure. You do it exactly one time. Once it's set, boom, it applies perfectly to your outputs every single time.
Now, to really understand the scale of what we're talking about, we need to look at a key stat. Right out of the box, natively, Claude ships with exactly 4 built-in preset styles. Just 4.
So these 4 presets, they're great for handling everyday friction, right? You got Concise for those quick, direct answers, Explanatory when you need analogies and logic, Formal for when you need tightened professional language, and of course, Normal as your baseline. But look at that bottom bullet point. That is the real superpower here. You are not limited to 4. You can build absolutely unlimited custom styles to match your exact team standards.
So, what does a custom style actually do? Well, it controls exactly how Claude formats and delivers its responses. We're talking tone, vocabulary, response length, the physical layout on the screen. It strictly dictates the shape of the output, not the actual content or the facts. Think of it like a mold. It's the mold that your information is poured into. Okay, let's see this in a concrete, real-world scenario. Imagine a support team lead. She wants every single generated reply to sound exactly like her absolute best work, warm, structured, never robotic. Her first step in the style creator, she just copies and pastes 3 to 5 of her strongest past responses right in there as writing samples.
Now, Claude is going to try to auto-generate a summary of her style based on those samples, but she rejects that. Instead, she manually inputs these strict rules. She types, always open by acknowledging frustration. Structure it as acknowledgement, then solution, then next steps. End with a genuine offer to help, and strictly maximum 150 words. She saves this masterpiece as customer support. So an urgent ticket comes in. Someone's locked out of their account, tight deadline, high stress. She runs it through Claude with her new style, and Claude instantly outputs, I completely understand how stressful this is. Let's fix this right now. Click forgot password, reply here if you hit any issues. I mean, wow. It's under 150 words, it is perfectly empathetic, and it required absolutely 0 extra prompting to get that exact tone. And this brilliantly illustrates the absolute most critical takeaway of this entire explainer. You have to separate context from voice. You see, projects and profile instructions, those dictate what Claude knows. That's the facts, the background, the actual project details. Styles, on the other hand, exclusively dictate how Claude communicates that information. And the best part? You can literally run both of them at the exact same time. Just a quick logistical note here. These custom styles are available across all of Claude's premium tiers. So whether you're sitting on the Pro plan, Max, Team, or the Enterprise plan, you have full access to this workflow standardization. Okay, but listen closely because there is one major trap that you absolutely must avoid here. When you upload those initial writing samples, like we talked about, Claude is going to attempt to summarize your style automatically. Do not, I repeat, never accept this auto summary without thoroughly reviewing and changing it. So the crucial point is the difference in specificity. Claude will very often try to reduce your beautifully nuanced samples into something super vague, like, be friendly and professional. You can't use that. You must click through to the Set Instructions manually view and replace those fuzzy adjectives with hard, measurable rules. Things like acknowledge, then solution, maximum 150 words. Claude can follow measurable rules perfectly. Ultimately, this whole custom styles feature is about standardization and ridiculous efficiency. You encode your standard once, you apply it every single time. Now, any team member using Claude can produce the exact same high-quality standard. They can match your brand voice, your documentation structure flawlessly, and nobody ever has to pay that frustrating reprompting tax ever again. If you really want to master this, and honestly, you should, the full chapter with 3 entirely worked out examples, plus a deep dive into some other common pitfalls, is available right now in the Claude Master ebook over at claudemaster.net. Go check that out. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought to chew on. If you could encode your absolute best day of writing into a tool that literally never gets tired, what strict rules would you set for your own custom style? It's time to go define your voice.